Ooh, ooh. Think we on here. It's 8:02 already? Woo! Shit. That went quick. I was trying to put the live up there a little bit better than what I just did, and it didn't work out. I don't know why. I don't even know what this thing is. It's almost like it's not bright or something. Hey, there we go. Hey y'all, what's going on, everybody? I know you all see me. Look, I gotta talk over the music a little bit, you know, because they be flagging my damn page, so I gotta be careful of what the hell I do up on here. Y'all, look, check this out. I'm sorry. I was watching the news. It really was. I was watching the news, and okay, it's 8 o'clock. I done settled myself. I done ate my food. Hey, everybody. And I was watching the news. I turned the news on. And so I see that they got the dude. I see they got the dude that killed the officer. I don't know if you call it Officer Huescas. So I guess the young man that killed him, the 22-year-old, by the name of Xavier Tate, they caught him. And the funny thing about that is the fact that they caught him and where they caught him kind of just blew me. So his friend disappeared, but ended up getting busted because he's the one that threw the gun over the fence. But then Xavier's the one who did the shooting. Disappears. Goes to a whole other state. Stayed there for a few days. But he bring his black tail right back to Illinois. Not only does he bring his black ass back to Illinois, this fool actually, he went to Glendale Heights of all places, y'all. Really? I'm just a little bit blown off of that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the young man should have turned himself in. I wanted to speak on that regarding the news. Johnny Mylan, hey cousin, how are you? I'm glad you tuned in. Shit, this right here blew me. And I was actually studying on this and looking it up. And doing my own little research. This little dude here, you know, it's a lot of these 22-year-olds that's doing bigger crimes than a lot of grown folks. And that is crazy to me. But it's the sign of the times. But this Negro went not to another state down south. He didn't try to leave the country. This nigga got caught in Glendale Heights of all places. Glendale Heights, which is DuPage County. And if any of y'all know about DuPage County, why would you go commit a murder and bring your ass back to DuPage County when you have a manhunt for you? I really say a prayer for that young man's family because it's very unfortunate how that happened. And it seems like a lot of these young folks is doing more and more murdering than a lot of the older people. And that's very unfortunate. So, you know, prayers going out to the family that had to deal with this situation. And I understand the officer was just going to be 31 years old, but he died at 30. And like I said, it's very unfortunate. It's very sad that we have the youth out here has no regard for life, has no regard for anybody's feelings. They just have no regard whatsoever, and it's unfortunate. But I'm glad they caught this little dude. I feel like he wanted to get caught. because there's no way in hell he can't possibly have no friends, because ain't no friends gonna tell you to go take your ass home and just wait there. Like the police weren't going to look at this apartment to find you. Your friends didn't tell you wanted to get caught. You was just scared. But I'm glad that part is over with. But Glendale Heights, of all places, knowing DuPage County do not play no games. That's wild to me. And like I said, it's very unfortunate. So, anyway, it's Thursday. I'm doing my live here. Those who are tuning in, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Y'all know Tuesdays or Thursdays, or I just drop the videos off on my YouTube channel. I actually kind of like doing that better, because when I get busy, it gets hard for me to just sit there and stop what I'm doing at times. And what I mean by, I'm constantly going. So doing lives, what I'm saying, that's the dopest thing for me, because I like interacting with everybody when I do my lives. But it's not always feasible for me to do them every single week, because I'm a very busy person. So what I do is I will make a video, or as you can see, I'm on live right now doing this. And then what I do is I'll copy the video and I'll put the video on my YouTube channel. But yo, that boy was 22 years old. 22 years old. Unbelievable. Oh, I didn't even know they had that feature. You can eliminate background noise on here. Ooh. What was it? Let me see. Yeah. 22 years old. In prison for the rest of his life for murder. Shit, wow, man. I wish a lot of people would wake up to reality of what's going on around here. So Navy Pier was dope as heck yesterday. I really enjoyed that. It was the 40-year anniversary of house music. And I put up some pictures and stuff. They had Terry up there, Lori up there, a number of high-profile people that were there, and giving their take, and giving us the story on house music and having it up there. Hey, Erica, sweetheart. Dang, I haven't seen you in a minute. And they had the dates of, when certain house music, started in what clubs and this, that, and the third, and all the DJs. And it was informative, because be honest with you, I'm a house head, but I didn't get introduced to house until I was 7 years old. And it shocked me, because I found out house music was kicking it and hitting it around back in 72. And I had no clue, Joe. I was born in 75. So, I was wet behind the ears for real, knew nothing about house music. I didn't know about it until I was 7. But when they gave the information about how it was going on in the 70s, that was some information I had no clue about. And I think that was so dope to get detailed information about how house music started. A lot of the clubs that, they call them the old heads, the ones that are in their, 50s. And they, giving us the information on where house music started, the clubs that were jumping, the places that people went to listen to house music, how they would turn these regular songs into these mixes. And it was just very informative, and it was enjoyable. And I hadn't been in Navy Pier in a minute. And it was really good to actually sit back and get that knowledge from them. You know what I'm saying? That was so dope. And it was even, more dope that, Terry, he even let it be known, he was real young. And when house music was thriving, he was a baby, but this, that, and the third, but he learned. And he was interested in learning more. And, he started to get the education from the old heads regarding house music. It was just so dope. Man, so that was a good time at Navy Pier. The weather was beautiful. The weather was so dope yesterday. Just to go downtown, to get your mind clear and go downtown and enjoy the sights and get the pictures and see all the people and everybody happy and shit. No drama, no goofy shit. Man, it was all love. It really was. And you know what else was dope, y'all, man? I had a few people came up to me that actually knew who I was or who I am. And they told me that they support my podcast. They listen to my podcast. I thought that was dope too. Hell yeah. So did y'all see my dish I made? I don't know what to name it yet, but I'm going to think about a name for my dish I made. And I swear, I was seriously experimenting with this sauce. That sauce, I'm telling you, that Cajun sauce, I got the mango in there. I got some other spices in there, some Cajun spices, Creole spices in there. But I added a couple more kicks to it too. And when I tell you, mwah, oh my God. And then adding the seafood. So I'm trying to create a name for the dish that I made tonight. And if anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, go back on my page and you'll see the dinner that I cooked tonight. Oh my Lord Jesus, take the wheel, baby. It's delicious. Delicious. So I'll be putting that on my menu too. I like to create different foods, different sauces, different, recipes and stuff, and then put it on my menu. And then I will present it to the places or the accounts that I have. So, I'll give samples out so they can try it. But that was exciting as well. Now, the main point of this live within a whole is that I needed to address some things that I really got tired of addressing in text and inbox regarding this country music that's going on. And Beyonce and, what's his name? Beyonce and what's it, Jason Aldean? Yeah. So I put a post up the other day regarding his response to Beyonce asking him to join with her on an album, and he had turned her down. But what's interesting about, hey Isaiah, what's going on, cuz? But what I'm looking at is, I'm trying to see here because they did a duet together before. They actually did a song together in 2015. So, with the comments that was made or rumored to have been made, it doesn't make sense to me. So now I'm starting to wonder if he really said exactly what he said, or did media or somebody TMZ hear it the wrong way and then twist it up and add it into something else. Because why would you downplay somebody else's music that you already did a song with? That didn't make sense to me. And for what he was supposedly saying about her music, saying that's basically trash, didn't make sense to me. Look, in my eyes, it doesn't really matter. Hey, Pumpkin, look at my Pumpkin. She done came through. Hey, boo. To me, different genres of music are different genres of music. Music is, it's a state of mind. It's a feeling. It's a feeling that you have when, certain music you attract to. And me personally, I really don't think that artists should go around trashing each other. What's going on, Elliot? You decided to tune in. Bless your heart. I don't think, whether the man said it or not, I don't think it's right for anybody to shit on somebody else's genre of music. Or if they're not used to being in a certain genre and all of a sudden they try it out and it happens to be successful, why shit on them just because they had an album in your area of expertise with music and they happen to get a hit song out there? So now you basically just gonna shit on that person because you've been on that side of the genre for years, longer than her supposedly, so therefore her music is crap because she's usually a pop star, pop artist, whatever. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. What you say, just vibing? That's good. That's real good. We need to be vibing, Elliot. We need to be vibing. There's way too much mess going on out here, baby. We need to all be vibing right now. And I mean that in a positive way. We done lost way too many people, you know, to stay negative. Too many people to, you know, basically be out here on bullshit. But back to what I was saying regarding Beyonce, and I love you, Elliot. Everybody's got their love for what they do in their music, in the music industry. Everybody's got am I a big Beyonce fan? No, I'm not the biggest Beyonce fan in the world. No. Hey, Kenny, babe, what's going on? I haven't seen where your forehead being at? Huh? Where your forehead being at? It's good to see you, Kenny. You've always been a supporter. I appreciate it. Everybody's got their love for certain kinds of music. Y'all remember back in the day when we was growing up, our parents couldn't stand our music. Our music was trash to them. It had no meaning, but our music was our era was one of the most meaningful eras out there. Mario, hey, what's going on? I hope you being safe out there, man. I've been praying for you, man. It's been a lot going on out here. How you doing? Back in the day, our music, they used to call it trash, but our music was some of the most heartfelt music ever. Generation X had the dopest music back in the day, in my opinion. The dopest music. And then we get older and we got kids, and then the music that they're listening to, the trap music, the drill music. Hey, we can't stand this shit. It's trash. That's how we feel about certain music. But see, regardless of how we feel about the damn music, if that's what they like, that's what they like. Regardless of the fact that Beyonce goes and does a song with this man, her song became hot. And you know what else it did? It gave a lot of other black young country artists the opportunity and the courage to come out and play their music and sing what they love in the country music world. It don't matter how country music started to me. I seen the comments about slavery, I get it. What I'm saying is, it makes no sense to be hypocrites, because once upon a time, people looked at our music like it wasn't shit, but we didn't feel they had a right to feel that way. Now here we are, and we look at this trap music, drill music bullshit, and we don't like that. So we think it's trash. But does that give us a right to shit on everybody who likes it? No. That's just what they like. Does it give a right for this man to shit on Beyonce because she did a country music song? No. She's an artist. This is what artists do. Just because you're not used to seeing her in that world does not mean she can't rock that world at the same time. Let me tell y'all something. If you venturing out, you got a business. What you say? Much of the music. Ooh, I'm not going to touch on that. Yeah. I'm not going to touch on that, really, to be honest with you, Kenny. I want to respect both sides, both worlds. How I feel about different worlds or whatever the case may be. I don't want to come off as rude or anything like that. I'm trying to stay away from offending people. Let's put it that way. But you are correct to a degree. Beyonce been doing this shit in the music industry for many years. Trust me, regardless of what the fuck he feels, excuse me, Lord, I said F one time. Regardless of how dude feel, the song still hit the top. The fans still loved it. Do y'all see the concerts this woman just got through doing? The money she making, do you really think she honestly cares about how that man feels? The only reason why it was brought up is because it was brought up through the media. It was brought up where it was an interview. He denied it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Stan. What's going on? Thank you for the compliment, though, about my food. I really appreciate that. If you got something that you hold dear to you, you got a talent, you may be doing a business, and you may want to venture off into something else you've never done before. Just because that world may be belonging to somebody. That's just like these famous chefs out here that's been chefs for over 30, 40 years. And here my cuteness comes, and here I am coming with different Creole dishes that I do. Things that I have created by observing my elders. Things I've created by observing other people's elders. Things I've created as, just thinking about the things I've seen as a child growing up. That don't give these top-notch chefs the right to shit on me just because I'm new in their world. And what I mean by their world is putting the food out there for the public, for the people, profiting off of this, being a service to the communities out here now. Just because they've done it for 30 years doesn't mean that I don't have a shot at it. Just because this man has been doing country music longer than Beyonce doesn't mean she doesn't deserve a shot at it. That's stupid. Did nobody say nobody own any genre of music? So y'all need to let that go. Hey, Dion. How you doing, sugar? Hey, who is this? Oh, hey, Mrs. Hannah, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. And I got to get to Texas. I really got to get to Texas. I got to go see my sister, my son, my nieces, my nephews down there. I got to get to Texas real soon. I have been hearing about it. I have to get down there. But nobody owns any area of life all to themselves. There's money to be made out here. Everybody has the right to eat. If you don't like somebody's food, don't fucking eat it. If you don't like somebody's music, don't listen to it. But that don't give you the right to hog and hover over something like it's only yours and yours only. That doesn't give you the right to do that. In my eyes, that's a whole nother world of slavery right there. Oh, I could do it, but you can't. Who does that? The country station will not play Beyonce's song. What? Are you serious? I've got to check with my niece and my son and my sister in Texas. I'm actually curious now that you said that. I want to know if they are playing her music, that country song down there, because the song is hot. The song is hot. And if they not playing her song because of dude, she may want to look into that legally. I'm just saying. What'd you say? 99.5? Wow. That's crazy. He said, but they play Old Town Road. Exactly. But y'all want to play that. The hate is so sad out here. Come on, man. We grown as hell. Hey, James. How you doing, James? Thank you for tuning in. We grown as hell. The fuck are we still? Why are we? The hate is unreal. There ain't no reason for it. He don't own country music, okay? Everybody got the opportunity to get a hit album. Everybody got the opportunity to shine off of country. You know what? Somebody send him a mess. Send him this video. I'm going to make a country song. I dare him to say so. I'll make a country boy can't survive. I'm going to make me a country song. How about that? I'm going to make me a country song. I bet you won't tell me I can't play my country song and make my country song. People got to stop that. You don't own the world. The world is here for us all. And it's our choice of how we live in this world. Do we live it the way God wants us to live it? Or do we live it the way the devil sees fit for us to live it? It's still our choice either way it goes. So I'm bringing this back up from my post to say this. It shouldn't matter who he think he is. Everybody has a right to shine on their gift. Everybody has a right to try new things. Everybody has a right to blow up in a positive light when they try that new thing. That new thing might be the shit that you've you called to do for the longest that you just didn't do. Everybody got a gift. Everybody's got a talent that they haven't tapped into. And there are people that are just now tapping into their talents. And it doesn't make a difference how long they've been in it. It's the fact that they have a passion. Let them do it. Stop hating. If you don't like them, don't support them. That's your business. You know, chew bricks. It don't matter. Leave people alone. Don't hate on somebody because you can't do it. Don't hate somebody because they do something better than you. See, what y'all don't understand is you block your blessings each and every time you hate and slander somebody else's gift. You block your own blessings whenever you notice somebody is praising God for the blessings they've received, and you hating on them for their blessings that God gave them in the time God felt they deserved it. Are you kidding me right now? So you mad because it was their time for their blessings. Maybe you should take notes. Maybe you should take notes, or maybe you should watch how they chose to live life and how they move. Kept them from blocking their own blessings with the evil ass people that we got in the world right now. Why hate on somebody? Because it's their turn. It was Beyonce's turn. And she succeeded with that album. Stop shitting on people because it's their turn. Maybe you should do something a little bit different with your mindset, your spiritual walk. Maybe you need to take notes off of these people that you are seeing getting blessed and find out what it is you need to do to be on a more positive level so God can deliver them blessings to you as well. Sometimes you the reason why you don't get blessed the way you should. Sometimes you the reason why your blessings go no higher than the ceiling. Sometimes you the reason why you are stagnant. Sometimes you the reason why you can't go no damn where in life. But you want to build off of somebody else's blessings, or you want to build off of somebody else's talent. That's not how this shit works. Hey Wilbert, how are you? That's not how this works. Each of us are responsible for our own thought process. God gave us choice. That's why the devil hates us so much. We have choice, but you can't straddle the fence. Light and dark don't mix. I keep saying that. I said that in my last live. You don't have the right to tell somebody what they're not good at if where their heart is that very thing that you say they're not good at. And then when they turn around and it blows up in your face and they actually perfect what you told them they couldn't do, now all of a sudden here come the hate, here come the slander, here come the this, oh they think they better, this, that, and the third. You need to get yourself together and figure out who the fuck you are. Lord forgive me, I said F word 3 times. I'm trying out here, Smokey. I'm trying. You need to get yourself together. It's not fair, but this is the way the world is. People don't give a damn about clapping for you all the way up. People will clap for you as long as you don't go above them. Because the minute you go above them, here comes the slander. Here comes the hate. Here comes the negativity. Here comes the shitting on you behind your back because you perfected something that another person could not do. So because you rose above this negative person that seemed to couldn't rise in the same area you're in life, they decide to take your ladder and kick it from underneath you as you climb it. There's so much of that happening. It's happening in house music. Hey, Jermaine. What's going on? Jerome, how are you? Hate is happening in house music. It's happening in pop music. It's happening everywhere. Country music. It's happening everywhere. But see, here's something y'all gotta get and understanding. I don't care who you are. I can prove this over and over and over. Just pay attention to the people that are blessed. It don't matter how you feel. God don't care about your feelings, boo. That goes for me or anybody else. He only cares about what's right. And if somebody is doing right and their blessings are not being hindered because of how they're doing themselves or what they're doing in life, I'll change that. For what they're doing in life in a positive aspect, how you gonna get mad about that shit? Maybe you should take notes. I thought we were supposed to teach each other out here. I didn't know we were supposed to just keep continuously shitting on each other. If y'all haven't noticed, there's been a lot of people leaving here. And I ain't talking about no devils either. It's been a lot of good people leaving here within the last few weeks. If y'all ain't paid attention, I say this a lot. Why waste your time hating on somebody that's trying, when instead of hating on them, build with them? I understand it's hard to trust people out here, but don't trust a soul. Just trust God first. And if you know how to pray and ask for that one thing that your heart is really desiring and you believe in it, no matter what nobody does or says about you, that blessing is yours and can't nobody change it. What is for you will always be for you. Whatever God's plan is for you, that path is yours. And can't no human being stop the path God has for you. I don't give a damn what they say. I don't give a darn what they do. And every crooked person out here doesn't need you to do the vengeance, because karma is a mug, baby, and she has no expiration date. Trust and know what I'm telling you right now. God is your vindicator, not you. Don't worry about that. You just keep climbing that mountain God put in front of you to climb. And whoever is not on your team, whoever is not supporting you, you have that faith in God and trust his promise and trust the promise. The process. You trust the process, you're going to notice a lot of them people falling off like fucking damn leaves off a tree. Falling off, flying away. Everybody can't go on your journey. Everybody does not deserve your blessing. Everyone does not deserve to go down the path that you're going. Everyone is not there for you the way you think they are. There's a lot of people out here secretly hating on you, but they need to be around you because they want a little bit of that blessing from you. There's a lot of people that pretend to really love you and don't give a shit about you, but they know that you're popular, so they need to be around you so they can get some of those blessings off of you. Because yes, that can happen. Temporarily, your blessings will fall off on another person and they will get blessed. But mind you, when I tell you, it's temporary. Why? Because their heart's not in the right place. Just because your heart is in the right place don't mean that they're going to constantly keep benefiting off of you. Because what God finna do, baby, is God finna remove that situation. Trust and know that. And I'm telling you right now, don't be surprised on who he removes. God removes people that will put you in tears and a heartbeat. Somebody you thought that really, really cared and loved you. God will remove family members that you held close to you, dearer than life itself. And guess what? He heard conversations you did not. So he had to move them to the side. And there's a lot of times God moves people out your life, not forever. God will sometimes move people out your life because, see, he needs to fix you and work on you here, and he needs to fix and work on them there. And then when he's done fixing and working on them there, then there's a chance that he brings y'all back together, that he brings you back around each other, if that's the way the shit's supposed to go. Everybody ain't for your journey, and it's okay. Everybody ain't cut out of your life because they're 100% evil. There are some people out here that just don't fit in your puzzle box at the moment. There are just some people out here that are not ready to ride that ride with you. And that's okay. But as for them devils out there that he removing, don't complain, don't wonder. When you notice people are constantly falling off and you keep elevating, don't you question God's plan for you, because that's doubt. Don't you question him. I'm telling you right now, I don't care how much it hurts. I'm telling you, trust the process. You will thank me in the end. I used to be the same way. People would fall off. People would leave. People would walk away. People would stab me in the back, kick me in my ass. These are people I literally lifted up, helped, would literally jump in front of a bullet for these people. Same people stab me in the back. When God removed them, when he removed them, he made sure I had an understanding of why. I didn't question it. One time I did. Because see, in your 20s, when you immature like that, things are all discombobulated. So you end up keeping friends with people that really were no good for you in the first damn place because you knew each other the longest or you grew up with each other. So therefore you thought, friends to the end, hidey ho, and all of the bullshit. When reality is, they hated you from jump. You just didn't see it. But as we grow older and we get mature and our gifts are starting to show, when God knows you are going to appreciate those blessings he has for you, that's when he's going to start removing them devils that don't belong in your space. That's when he's just going to start blowing them off the tree. And if you've noticed, each and every person he's removed out of your life for whatever reason, boom, there was another blessing that just came out the blue. Boom, there was another blessing you didn't even see coming. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to your life. Pay attention to where you were 7, 8 years ago versus where you are now. Pay attention to who's there and who's not there. Don't try to figure it out. But notice that this group's gone. This blessing just came out the blue. I left this situation alone. I didn't see that blessing coming. Pay attention. Everybody don't deserve to go on your journey with you, and it's okay. It's okay. Nobody has a right to tell you how you should grow and where you should go. Nobody on this earth has a right to tell you that. The only person that has any control over that is the God that we both all serve. We all serve him. Because I'm going to tell you right now, when you get into some shit, the first person you calling on is God. It is the God we all serve. Don't let nobody stop you from shining. Don't let nobody stop you from your gift. Don't let nobody stop you from rising. Don't let nobody tell you you can't. Don't you let nobody tell you it's impossible. Don't you let nobody tell you that guess what? It won't work for you like it worked for me. Don't you let nobody tell you no shit like that. Because in the end, that ain't nothing but the enemy trying to stop the blessing that God has for you. He will always test you. And God will always test us because he don't need another Satan in heaven. He's going to test you to make sure that you really do deserve those blessings he has set for you. He's going to test you to make sure that those blessings you have coming, you know who to give the glory to for it. He's going to test your heart. He's going to test your mind. He's going to test your anger. He's going to test your tolerance. God's going to test you in such a way. You know why? Because he want to make sure you can appreciate that blessing he has for you right around the corner. Don't let nobody stop you from rising to the top or for exposing the gifts that God gave you. Don't let nobody stop you. So I hope that addressed that stuff regarding Beyonce and oh boy, I mean shit, who cares? I'm not the hugest Beyonce fan, but baby girl, if it's hot, it's hot. He said no, let it go. She didn't have no problem with the no. He was insulted the fact that she asked in the first damn place and I didn't see what the problem was. Your birth certificate did not say made and born from country music. No, it did not. Leave it alone. Stop hating on people. Why don't you just try learning from them first? People with good hearts have no problem sharing their ideas with you. People with good hearts have no problem doing that. The only reason why y'all don't get a lot of people talking to y'all about their plans in life, because a lot of y'all hearts ain't in the right place. You don't give the devil a roadmap to your success, because that's how he has the opportunity to knock you down. But let nobody discourage you. Let nobody tell you you can't. You can do anything. All things are possible through God's glory and grace, through God's blessings. All you got to do is trust in him. I am a what? Living, breathing, walking testimony. And I don't do this for popularity, as I always say, because if I can help just one person get it, if I can help just one person, not saying I'm the smartest person in the world, but I've sure been there, done that, wore the t-shirt. But if I can help one person that may be slipping out here or settling in a little bit of confusion and don't understand, and maybe they feeling my vibe because they know my lives give them a reminder of something that they're going through right at the moment that I've already been through. And if I can help them through it for what I've been through and still come out cleaner than the Board of Health, baby, my job is done. That's the point of all of this. That's the point of reaching out. And I enjoy it. So, man, I'm just saying, man, I don't know. Y'all want to wait for about 100 more of your close friends to die before you understand maybe we should do a little changing up and lifting each other up a little bit more than what we've been doing? Maybe we should have a different thought process. Maybe. Your enemies hate you because they ain't you. Get over it. Let God deal with that. Ain't nothing you can do about that. But don't let it dampen your day. That's pointless. And it only hinders you, not them, to a degree. Hey! So that's my time, everybody. I just thought I'd come on here and give y'all a little bit of me tonight. Yes! But thank you guys for tuning in. I know it was a quick one. I came in a little late, so I do apologize. But I do got to get myself together, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And got some things to do, and then I'm going to get my beauty sleep so I can pop out. Hey! But I love y'all, man. I thank y'all for tuning in once again. I told you, Tuesday, Thursday, you'll see me pop up here. But you definitely can catch my new videos on my YouTube channel, Listen and Learn with Antoinette. I won't stop. I can't stop. I may slow down a little bit, but I won't stop. I can't stop, and I ain't gonna stop. Y'all gonna see my face. I don't give a damn who's sick of me. I'm not going away. I will always be around till the good Lord calls me home. And that ain't gonna be too soon. So, booyah. I love y'all. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you guys who are new, check out my YouTube channel, Listen and Learn with Antoinette. It should be on my bio on here, or it should be on my bio on my Tiana page. But I definitely can send you a link if you want me to send you a link. Or anybody else that has friends, please share my lives. Please share it with people that you think it would benefit. If you think it's somebody out there that you really can't talk to, but they do look at podcasts, share this video with them. Share my other videos. If it helps somebody you know, do that. Do that. It don't cost you nothing. Sending blessings, ain't no price on that. That's another reason why I do. So thank you, everybody. I love you all. I want you guys to be safe out there. It is storming like crazy. It was hailing earlier, and as I got out the car to go to Costco, I got hit in the forehead with a hailstone. I think that bastard was this big. I don't care. It hit me right here. I don't know if y'all could. It hit me right there. But I needed my damn food, man, so I went to Costco regardless of the fact it didn't matter. It don't matter. It hit me in the forehead, but I bet you I was up in Costco. I bet they all saw it too. You should see them folks. They said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Let me in. Just let me in. Let me in. Them samples is calling me. Let me in." Other than that, today was a good day. So I love you guys. I will see you guys next week. Also, check out my YouTube channel, Listen and Learn with Antoinette. I will have new videos on there this weekend. But God bless you all. I love you all. Peace and blessings to you. Do not give up on nothing. Don't let nobody dictate who you are. Don't let nobody tell you how high you can go. The only person that's responsible for that is you. And as long as you trust the man above, there ain't nothing you can't do. I love you guys. Bye-bye.